Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It must be Tuesday night. We are your Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers, broadcasting from the WZIG 104.1 FM radio booth, located in Snapper's Grill and Comedy Club in scenic Palm Harbor, Florida. And now, on with the show.
Hey, everybody. My name is Joe D'Angelo, your host for the Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers show here on Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers page, but we will be all over our feeds, Jeremy Davis, my page, and, of course, my co-host is Devon Stopford.
It's a pleasure.
I had to make sure I said stop Ford. Stopford. I don't like Fords.
No, I don't either. But
I don't root for Fords. I'm a
No.
Chevy guy. But anyway, welcome to the show tonight. We are at our the first day of 2019. So Happy New Year, buddy.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Mr. Producer.
Happy New Year, my friend.
Okay, how's everybody's New Year doing? How's everybody doing today? Is everybody drunk? Everybody hungover? Anybody feeling kind of crazy and wild and wacky? Sam Kinison stuff, like wild and crazy. Welcome to the show. We got a few announcements to make before we go to the Tampa Bay Lightning news. First of all, a very good point that was brought up. As you guys may or may not know, in my 4-year history as the founder, CEO,
President,
keep going,
Prime Minister, you're the lead ambassador. Huh?
Okay, that's enough.
I got some more. You're the chairman of the board, the mayor, the HNIC
Governor,
and so forth. Mainly so forth.
Okay, so it's all true. But the member of the month is very important for us because we recognize the people that have done so much for our company. I am really, really excited that we have such elite members of this group, and our leadership team is amazing. Would you agree, Mr. Davis?
Absolutely.
Yes. Would you agree, Mr. Stopford?
Absolutely.
Okay, we haven't got a nickname for Mr. Stopford yet.
I've got a few nicknames.
Oh, geez, here we go.
Everybody's got to have a nickname. I mean, it's very important that we do that. But anyway, I don't want to get off the subject of our member of the month. It is very important. Back when I started this company/group 4 years ago, I felt that it was important to recognize certain members each month, and ever since then, we've been doing it. It's just carried over. Right now, we have a media director that takes care of all the tasks of coordinating that. And thank you again, Jennifer, for taking that position. She's pretty high in the company, and she does a great job. I'm very proud of her. She was the member last month. Of course, Devon was the member of the month too. Jeremy. Now this month is Ron Pisco, and the reason why Ron Pisco is because he does a super job. He has a heart like I do when it comes to the community, helping the kids, helping the community. So he's very deserving of this. What's up, brother? Last month. What are you doing?
Oh, jeez.
He's like a football team fumbling the ball.
Yeah.
Not true.
Yeah, I agree.
Not true. Last show we did, he was
making mistakes.
He was making mistakes on the board, and now we just made a mistake now.
Yeah.
I think he's out of practice. I think we don't have any more layoffs now between show times. I think no more layoffs for our producer. I think every show now, from now on, must go on until December the 25th.
I agree.
Working on it.
Nothing's working. He's supposed to have sound effects, but he's a little short.
I think a little rusty.
Did you engage in the drinking process last night?
I plead the fifth.
Okay,
They
there you go.
probably
So he
did.
did. Yep.
Yeah, we did.
That's the hiccup. That's why he's messing up. He probably drank himself to oblivion, passed out on the floor somewhere,
Probably.
did a bad Santa impression, and fell down and couldn't get back up. So now we know the reason why Mr. Davis is slipping on the ice. He drowned in his beer and alcoholic beverages last night. We all know the truth
Yep.
because I report the truth, and Jeremy just gonna deny it all he wants, but
Yep.
we know better.
Yep.
I know me and Devon didn't drink last night.
No.
We were watching some shows last night, which was really good. We have some Snipers announcements. Ron Fairgold is here from January 3rd to the 5th. So that would be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. And they have 5 shows going there. So for more information, log on to the snipers.com website, and you can get the info on those shows. And, as you know, the comedy shows here are awesome.
They are.
And we try to help and promote Snappers as much as possible. So is it hot in here, or is it just me?
It's very hot. Normally, I would never do this because it's going to mess with the sound a little bit, but we need this.
It's going to mess with the sound a little bit?
Just a tiny bit.
Really?
It's a sensitive microphone.
There's that sensitive microphone thing.
But it is very warm in here.
It is.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm sweating here. So, so we love Snappers, and we're going to advertise whenever they have their comedians on a weekly basis. So if you guys want to come out, it's January 3rd through 5th. And Ron Ferngold is the comedian Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. And, of course, congratulations, Ron Pisco, on the Member of the Month of January. And Jennifer is a little under the weather tonight, so we want to, say a prayer for her that she gets better. She's very, very sick. So, hey, Jen, we're out there, hope you get better, and hopefully you'll come visit our studio and come on the show again real soon, whenever you can get out here and you feel better. All right, so what do you say we move on to the Tampa Bay Lightning?
I agree.
I agree. Well, I'm glad you agree, because there's a lot to talk about. We've had some amazing hockey by our Lightning. Not only are we the number 1 team in the NHL, we lead in just about every category. Stamkos and Kucherov are totally dominating. You're looking at 4 or 5 Tampa Bay Lightning players that should be on this all-star game. Just amazing. What do you got to say about that?
It's just amazing the way we've been playing.
That's an understatement. It goes beyond amazing. How about we talk about December 29th? The Bolts played the Montreal Canadiens, and it was quite the game. Maybe before we start doing the preview of that game, maybe we should go to our producer and find out. I'm seeing a lot of people showing up in the chat room, so let's do a shout out to our members and friends out there.
Sure. I mean, welcome back, everybody. This is the first show of the new year, 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Wes Winarski, Lisa Snow, Susan K. Herring, and Tenny Benefield are watching.
Nice.
John McNamee, Patrick Benelli, Kaylee Lynn, Kevin Stewart, James Cupp, of course, Member of the Month, Ron Pisco.
Yes.
And our fine friend and colleague, Jennifer Barkowski. Welcome to the first show of the 2019 ThunderStrikers season.
Oh, there you go. So there's your roll call out there. We got several people watching tonight. That's awesome.
We love you all.
Yep.
If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. It's the thing scrolls by really quick. Karen Sergey Ragsdale is also here. Karen Sergey Ragsdale.
Okay.
And Kevin Cohen. Man, they're coming in like wildfire. What's up, guys?
What up, KC? Love you, brother. All right. So let's start with the game. Tampa Bay Lightning versus Montreal Canadiens. What was your initial reaction to that game?
I mean, first period, I thought it was very sloppy. Didn't play really well at all. Just needed to find their footing. I mean, it was just a horrible start to the game.
Yeah. Well, let's cover it. First period, they scored a goal right off the bat. Well, not really off the bat, but 9:44 into the first period. Andrew Shore is 10th on a power play, and it was 1-0. I have to shift my stuff over. At 10 minutes, another goal by the Canadians, and it was 2-0. And after 10 minutes, that didn't look too good. But you know what? We've been going down before. We've been down before, coming back from leads and everything. So we really didn't panic about that. At 14-12, Yanni Gord scored his 11th of the season. The assist by Adam Ernie and Ryan McDonough at 14-12, and it's 2-1. And you know, I started feeling like, you know, we're gonna beat these guys anyway. We're a much better team, and you know, our guys always come out and prove me right. 17:07, Anton Strawman, an unassisted goal, his second, and we're tied at 2. Got a good feeling about, you know, we took away their momentum, and we really gave it to them after that.
Yeah.
Montreal was being persistent, and they scored at 17:35, and it was 3-2 at the end of the first period. I felt like, you know, we started to really bite away at their momentum.
Yeah, we gained our feet and we played really well late in the first.
Yeah. Okay, so on to the second period now. Nikita Kucherov, his 18th goal of the season, a power play goal, and it's 7:55 of the second period. The Tampa Bay Lightning did what they needed to do, and that's tie the game. So it was 3-3 at that point. Tyler Johnson at 8:33, his 18th goal of the season with Sergachev and Kucherov the assists. So goal number 18 for Tyler Johnson, and it's 4-3 Bolts. And then I thought that we were going to just take over the game after that. You know, the Tyler Johnson goal was pretty.
Yeah, it was.
And they just kept the pressure on, and it was a good thing to see. Montreal did come back, though, at 12:19, tied it at 4-4, and I'm like, okay, this is getting a little crazy.
Yeah.
Getting the lead, losing it, getting the lead, losing it.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
By far.
All right, so 13-11, Andrew Shore, his 11th, and all of a sudden it's 5-4, and I'm like, well, okay, is this going to be one of those contests where it's going to be high scoring?
Yeah, flip-flopping.
And you wouldn't think that either. I mean, with Vasi in goal, I mean, he's been giving up quite a few goals, but you know what? I can't blame him for all this. You know, our defense kind of slacked a little bit, and you know, that happens.
Yeah.
You know, regardless of whether they get the lead or not, the Lightning are just far too good of a team. It doesn't matter who they play; they're going to come back, and in most cases, and they have, because
a lot.
You know, you look at this team. We've played 40 games, and we've only lost 7, folks.
That's huge.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going into the third period, and we're down 5-4. There is no panic. I knew they were going to come back. I felt it, and sure, you know, you.
Yeah, I felt it.
Yeah.
I didn't have no doubt they weren't.
9:36 of the third period, Adam Ernie scored his 5th goal of the season, assisted by Strawman and Hedman. And guess what, folks? We're tied 5-5. I'm liking this. I felt like, you know, they need to really just put the nail in the coffin now.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what Adam Ernie did at 18:58. The game's almost over. Then you look at overtime and everything. You know, I got a little like, okay, let's just finish this and get this over with.
We don't want to go in overtime.
So Adam Ernie with his 6th, assisted by Yanni Gord and Anthony Cirelli. It is 6-5, and the Tampa Bay Lightning go on to win the game, 6-5. Does that sound familiar, folks? Because I thought that was the score of the Philadelphia game.
I thought so too.
Yeah, guess what? It was. So, guess what? We win. And, you know, it always feels good to beat the Habs. You know, it was a hard-fought game, and you know, I got to give them credit. I mean, they did Niemi in goal. You know, he wasn't that bad. I mean, you know, he had some really good saves. Vasi had some really good saves, as always. He's an all-star goalie, folks. He's the best goalie in the NHL, and that's pretty much undisputed because everybody knows he's that good. Everybody knows that he's that good, and you're in for it when you play the Lightning and you play like an all-star goaltender in Vasi. And you can't stop Cooch and you can't stop Stamkos. That's evident. And, you know, it's funny. We got the stats here, and we were talking before the show. And look at Vasi and his record. I just wanted to bring that up because it's very, very worthy of the fact that he came back from a serious injury. And since his return, the big cat, as they call him, is 6-0-1. He is 15 wins, and it's only taken him 175 games to win his 100th career win. And what else do you got on him?
I got the save percentage, which is .923, which is amazing. And his goals against
average is 2.58.
2.58.
And you know, you got to remember he's given up some really quite a bit of goals in these last couple of games. Of course, not last night, but he gave up 5 to Philadelphia. He gave up 5 the other night to Montreal. So, you know, he goes to his little, you know, like any other great goaltender. You know, you can't be perfect.
No.
What about Louis Domingue?
He's 19 games, wins 15 and 4 losses. His save percentage is .904, and his games against average is 2.99.
Goals against average is pretty impressive. And Louis Domingue is a backup goaltender, and he has that kind of record. That's how good we are with our team and our depth. And everybody keeps on saying that our depth is the greatest in all of NHL, and it's true. You know, if one guy gets hurt or 2 guys get hurt, Vasi got hurt.
Yeah.
Your all-star goalie got hurt, and we put in our backup, and thanks to our backup, you know,
great.
Yeah,
He's dominant.
Yeah, I mean, 15 wins.
Yeah, only 4 losses.
So you know what? I mean, these 2 guys are great, and that's why we're great. Is because we have great goaltending. We have, if one of our guys gets hurt, there's always somebody else to step it up, and that's one thing about our team is just, you know,
everybody steps up like they're supposed to.
Everybody. Braden Point always stepping up. If you guys didn't know this, 3 seasons, he has 6 game-winning goals. Ranks him 4th in all-time history of the Tampa Bay Lightning, and that covers a period of 26 years. As everybody knows, we're a 26-year-old franchise, and very impressive. That's all you can say. It's very impressive.
Yeah, very.
So the month of December has been amazing for the Lightning. It's almost too good to be true. Who would have thought? The streak is at 15 games. They have points in 15 games in a row. It's just amazing what they're doing.
Undefeated in regulation.
Yeah, so if they keep going right now, in their 26-year history, Lightning need points in their next 3 games to start the 2019 season to match the all-time 18-game run that the Stanley Cup team did in 2004. That is impressive.
That is.
You know, we won the Cup in 2004. I was there. I was at the parade. I was at the games and everything. Impressive team, impressive performance. We need that Cup back. Yeah. Stanley needs a 10 here in Florida. And we're going to get it. And I said before the season started, I told Mr. Davis that the Tampa Bay Lightning would be the Stanley Cup champions. And I'm looking pretty good right now, Mr. Davis.
I would agree.
Yeah. Look at the team. Look at the team. Look at the standings. We got a 10-point lead in a very good division, folks. This is not like the Metropolitan where it's weak. This is the tough league. Yeah. I mean, you got Toronto. Granted, the Islanders beat Toronto the other night. They beat a backup goaltender, but they looked impressive. The Islanders are on a roll. I'd love to see that. I'd love to hear about that. I still root for the Islanders, unless they play my Bolts, of course. You know, I wish them good luck, unless they play us. But you know, you look at everything that we got going on right now. Stamkos set a franchise record by scoring 14 goals in December alone. Now tell me that's not vintage Steven Stamkos.
Yep.
You know, getting the job done, scoring those goals, and defying all the odds. Everybody's saying that he's too old, that he's shot. You know, he's not going anywhere or doing anything. You know, we gave him all that money and everything. You know what?
We just proved them wrong.
Steven Stamkos proved everybody wrong, because he is the captain of this team, and he's, you know, he drives this team, and congratulations to him, because and of course, you know, let's not forget 12 wins.
Yeah.
13 wins, 27 points. That's incredible, folks. Kucherov, 30 points. 30. That's not a misprint.
No.
The man's incredible.
Yeah.
Goals. Steven Stamkos is right behind Braden Point, who took over in first place in goal scoring. Point has 23. Stamkos has 22. Kucherov has 19 goals. Johnson has 18, and Gord has 11. Can you believe this? All these guys over 10 goals, every one of them. And I'm only doing the top 5 guys. If I went to the top 10 guys, you'd still see, you know, people scoring points.
And I actually got something on Victor Hedman.
What you got on Victor Hedman?
He actually leads the league in the Lightning defenseman with 24 points.
There you go. So Victor Hedman's also an all-star. Any team would love to have half of our guys, half our team.
I would probably love to have
all
of it.
Yeah, you know, because we're that good. And, you know, that's the bottom line. Assists, Kucherov has 46, and the next nearest to him is Point with 29, Stamkos with 21, Heddy with 20, and McDonough with 20. Points, wow. Wait till you hear this. 65 points for Nikita Kucherov on top. You want to talk about being the kahuna, the big kahuna? Yeah, I like that. Hit me again. Hit me again. Yeah. Dollar signs. Dollar, holla, holla. Yes. We didn't do our rap session yet.
We're getting there. Don't worry.
Okay. All right. So Kucherov at 65. The next in line after Kucherov, 32 by Braden Point. Steven Stamkos has 43. Oh, maybe that's a misprint. Oh, it's 52. Okay, it's 52 for Point. Stamkos has 43, is third. Johnson with 30, and Yanni Gord with 28. Again, you know, we're only doing the top 5 of these stats. So Kucherov with 65, Point with 52, Stamkos with 43, Johnson with 30, Gord with 28. Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Very incredible. No words can describe it.
Now, I see that you have the power rankings. Yeah. Now, last show, I did not go off on those idiots, the way they rank the teams. If I disagree with it, I am very right to the point. If I don't like it, I'm going to say it. And let me see if I agree with what they say this time. Read me the top 10, starting with number 10 and go up to the number 1, please.
Number 10, Colorado. Avalanche. 9, Boston Bruins. 8, Buffalo Sabres. 7, San Jose Sharks. Nashville Predators. 5, Calgary Flames.
Calgary's tough.
Yeah. 4, Winnipeg Jets.
Winnipeg Jets are tough.
3, Washington Capitals.
Boo, I hate the Capitals. God, I hate the Capitals. I can't wait to play them and beat them.
2, Toronto Maple Leafs.
Well, you all seen what we did to Toronto.
Yep.
They're not even close to us right now. It's kind of like a landslide right now. Toronto, good luck, because you're not going to catch us.
No. And the number 1 is the Lightning.
Yes! I don't have to go off on them.
No.
I am so happy that I can not raise my voice and dig them a new bug hole. So I'm going to be nice, and you got it right, fellas.
And we're actually on pace for 129 points.
On pace for 129 points. Well, you know, when you have a team that has our depth, where you can lose your all-star goaltender and still win games at a rapid pace when you lose a Stamkos or a Johnson or whoever. The big names on this team. It's happened, and folks, we've just reached down to the crunch and pulled up Joseph. How do you love that Cernak? They can't even send Cernak down because they say that he's that good. That good. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. There's not enough words for me to describe, how good this team is.
There's actually no words.
Yeah. All right, so let's go to our last game that we played. We played a very, very tough team.
Very.
And I thought Mr. Gibson had matched Vassie in goal. It was looking pretty bad. We got off to a good start, though. Kucherov scored his 19th goal of the season with the assist by Cernak and point at 6:06 of the first period. And temporarily, we had a 1-0 lead. Gibson looked really, really effective.
Yeah, most definitely. He was strong, very strong.
Okay, so at 17:08 of that same first period, they scored, and it was 1-1. And I felt like, back to back. It was a goaltender battle after that.
Definitely a goaltender. They both were strong, very good.
The one thing I don't like to see, and no coach wants to see, and we're going to get to the status of Cooper, whose contract is running up. So that's an interesting subject that I need to address as well. But I'm a big Cooper fan. I see him all the time when I go to the Lightning games. We talk and everything. Hell of a great guy. And I consider him a friend. He's not just my coach of my team. He's also a friend. We talk after the games and everything. Second period, there was no score. Third period, there was no score. No scoring. So we're tied at 1 going into overtime. And I said to this guy, I was like, we're gonna win it right now.
Yeah.
This is gonna end. We didn't waste no time, folks.
We didn't.
We went out there and
we fired.
35 seconds into overtime, Braden Point. Who else?
Yeah.
Mr. Overtime. I posted something about him a long time ago with him getting those overtime goals all the time. The man is incredible. His 23rd of the season, and Tampa Bay Lightning go on to win yet again.
And that was a beautiful steal.
Yeah.
They caused the turnover and
Yeah.
them out.
Yep. So Point is 23rd. Hedman and Cooch with the assists. And the Lightning finished the month, 13-0-1 with 14 out of the last 15 games victorious. They are 31-7-2, 64 points. Folks, we're 40 games into the season. We got 64 points. We got a 10-game lead. How are you going to tell me that your team's better? If you're not a Bolts fan?
No. Forget it.
Yeah. Convince me that your team's better.
Yeah.
How are you going to do that? How are you going to do that? You're not going to do that. You're not going to win. Why waste your breath? Don't even try it. Don't even get me going right now because I'm very mellow right now. Yeah. I'm very mellow. I should be yelling. I should be screaming. I should be doing the Victor Titello.
Just stay calm, Goose Fraba.
Stay calm.
All it takes is one snap for you to fly off the handle, lose your mind.
And you know what? Jeremy likes to do that too.
Yeah.
He wants me to lose my mind. He wants me to get my blood pressure going. And folks, I don't care because I don't care. I got cut off by a freaking, what is that? An F-250 truck?
An F1 big black F-150 truck almost hit us on the way here. It was very close.
I got that son of a bitch's license plate too.
Yep.
And if he would have gotten out of that truck, it would have been a bad thing.
Yep.
Stay in your truck, buddy. Just act like the little. Oh, I almost said it.
Careful, moving on. Goose Fraba.
I almost said it. A bad word. Yeah, I almost cursed. But that was not. I was coming to the to the studio, and I just picked these two guys up, and we were driving down the road, and this idiot just
Last out in front.
Nearly clips me. And I was like, bitch, you're going to pay for my brand new 2019 car, and you're going to get an ass whooping and put in the hospital. But he got away, and he wasn't a Bolts fan, obviously.
No, obviously not.
Obviously not. So if he would have been a Bolts fan, we could have worked it out.
Easy.
It wouldn't have got as bad as the ass whooping like in Brooklyn when I used to do the ass whooping all the time. So yeah, quite the night, quite the team, quite the start. What more are you going to say? 15 games straight. It's incredible. It's incredible.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, what other team is doing this? Where are the other teams? This is just not even fair for the other teams. We're so good, and every other team is just bowing to the Tampa Bay Lightning gods. That's how good we are. Yeah, 10-point lead, folks. The Bolts are 31-7-2, 64 points. Toronto's 26-11-2, 54 points, 10 points out. Buffalo, Boston, Montreal, Florida, Detroit, Ottawa, all irrelevant, all have no chance. Do the Vince McMahon. No chance in hell. You got no chance. Yeah. So, yeah, that's his theme song.
Yeah.
So, what are you saying? You didn't know that?
Apparently not.
He's acting like he doesn't know it. Okay, so the upcoming road trip, we are still on it, unfortunately. That requires some late games, which I am not in favor of, being that, aside from being the broadcast journalist and doing this show, I work 60-plus hours a week at my job at Clorox, and I can't stay up till 12, 1, 2 in the morning with these road trips like this. We play the Kings, 10:30 on Thursday night. 16, 21, and 3. That is horrible. LA Kings. LA Kings at one point were a really, really good team. What the hell happened? It's like we took care of the Mighty Ducks. I call them the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
Let's call them the Mighty Ducks.
We
are superior to them.
Yeah.
But the Kings are going down.
Yeah.
Let's take care of that. And then after that, on Saturday, we have a San Jose game at 11 o'clock at night. Okay, well, guess what? I don't work on Sundays, amazingly. I just work the 6 days a week. 11 o'clock game. They are 21, 13, and 7. So, yeah, San Jose is a good team. I got to give them kudos. They are a good team. They will give us a run for our money.
They're going to be tough.
Yeah, they will give us a run. These bigger teams, like last night, we faced the Ducks, who are bigger than us. But I noticed that their big boys didn't want no part of Cernak. Why not? Why not, guys?
Avoided him.
Why did you avoid Cernak? What are you afraid of Cernak?
Yeah.
Because he's your size. Your big boys.
Yeah.
Your big 6-footers, 6'5s, 6'4s. You're all coming at Cernak, but I didn't see it.
I didn't either.
Nobody's gonna mess with Cernak.
No.
Cernak is a big boy, and he will fight you. He will fight you, and he will not take any prisoners. I like this kid Cernak. When it comes to roster decisions, Slater Cuckoo was the victim of our send-down process. He's actually he's the man that they decided to send down. And I agree with it because he wasn't playing. He was all the time he's getting scratched and everything. So why would you keep Slater Cuckoo around if he's not going to get any playing time? So, yeah, it makes sense that they sent him down. But Cernak is the man. He is a future all-star, folks. Mark my words. He's a future all-star. He's going to be great for the Lightning.
Great.
Mm-hmm. So, and then finally we come home on next Tuesday night against Columbus at 7:30. Columbus is 23-13-3. They always give us a hard time too. They're not easy to beat, but we will take care of them, and we'll be at home. We'll have the home field advantage. And as far as goalies go, mark my words, I pretty much guarantee you from my inside sources that Vasi will not go on Thursday's game. And Louis Domingue will get the start on the LA game. And Vasi will be back and go on Saturday night, the 11 o'clock game against San Jose. That's what I'm predicting right now. So we'll see. We'll see if I'm right. But
I totally agree with
my
that.
My sources are very, very strong. So, yeah.
I definitely totally agree with that.
Well, again, I am glad my co-host agrees with me, because I've had co-hosts that haven't agreed with me on things, and it could get kind of wild and crazy in here. Of course, I'm going to win the argument. Of course, I'm going to bring the facts, the records, the stats. Everything's right here. Right here. Can't go wrong with stats. Stats don't lie.
Hey, did you know that 70% of statistics are made up?
Made up by facts.
Ah, that's very good. I like that.
Yes, they're made up by facts. And that's what I report. Facts. I'm a broadcast journalist. And you know what broadcast journalists are? Have you looked up the definition of a broadcast journalist?
Actually, now that you mention it, no, I haven't. Let's go. Now that you mention it, I want to see what Webster has to say
Imagine
about
that. A producer has no freaking clue about what a broadcast journalist does.
Interesting. According to the internet, broadcast journalism is a type of news reporting presented to the public electronically or by radio instead of being published in newspapers.
We're on radio.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Or we're publishing electronically, apparently. So
We are publishing
according to
electronically.
the textbook definition, you are a broadcast journalist.
You're
I
damn
can think
right.
of something else you are too.
Oh boy.
Can you disclose that information on our broadcast?
Not in polite company. No.
Really?
Oh jeez.
And you know, just for that, I'm gonna tell this ass clown that I may change my mind on signing that lease to allow you to live with me.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yes, folks. Jeremy and me are going in on a lease and getting an apartment together. God save the world. I don't know what I was thinking. I still don't know what I'm thinking. But you know what? Undisputed fact, I am a broadcast journalist, and Jeremy has absolutely no clue what it is. He had to look it up.
I do now.
He knows now. Now he does.
Now. You didn't before.
You see that hand, folks? That is our producer's hand. And I still haven't done the rap version of our show yet, which normally I don't like rap, but for some strange reason on the pre-show, Jeremy decided to play some rap, and I thought it was in Harlem, New York at the time. So I was like, what is he doing playing that rap? But it actually
You want to do it again?
got me fired up a little bit.
You want to do it again? I mean,
Well,
I played the song a second ago.
I mean, if everybody... You didn't play the rap song
Yeah, same song.
that
It's
we
just
were
played a second ago. Yeah.
rapping to. Did you recognize it?
I didn't recognize it either.
Yeah, I think you're.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
do it.
before.
Okay.
Get your rap hats on.
Okay. Let's do it. Who's your daddy?
All right. ThunderStrikers.
Yeah, ThunderStrikers. It's your birthday. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
And go.
Yes. Okay, now I could be human again.
That was great. Welcome back, folks. Hey, we are right about at the halfway mark. So, let me give a quick shout out to all the fine friends, family, folks that have joined us.
MTV Raps.
Can you tell me, make sure I pronounce this guy's name correctly? Because I definitely
What
don't
is
wanna...
it? You're a producer.
You see this guy? You know how to pronounce that?
David Piss.
I think it's
David
Pies.
Pies? Pies.
David Pies.
David
joined us.
Pies.
I hope I pronounced that correctly.
Pies.
Paul Cole, Christopher Golightly, Nick Jewell, Mike Adams, and Amber Permenter.
Amber.
We are your Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers, broadcasting from the WZIG 104.1 FM radio booth in Snappers Grill and Comedy Club, located in scenic Palm Harbor, Florida.
And no, you were not watching MTV Yo Raps.
That was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun. We actually, all of us joined in on that. I had to turn my cap too, which normally I don't do. It's against my rules to turn my cap. I feel like I'm too much of a rap artist in New York City when I do that.
Well, you know, because you have a producer of such a extraordinary caliber, that I could turn you into a rap artist if I wanted.
You are
to.
still very much in training, sir.
And now, well, I mean, training for this, but training. If once we're living together, I get you into my home studio, And you don't even have to like do anything crazy. You could just come in and start talking, and then I'll do my magic and editing. And the next thing you know, you're a rap artist.
I just don't see myself as a rap artist. Happy New Year, Amber.
If you were-
Boathon. I met her at the Boathon. She's awesome.
yeah,
She
she's really cool.
is.
And she was the winner of the Victor Hedman signed puck.
That is
She
true.
was, she was really excited.
Yes, thank you, Lightning Foundation, for helping me and my group and my company. They provide a lot of items and merchandise from the Tampa Bay Lightning, of course. And us being a registered group and a legal group, very proud of that fact, because there's a lot of fake groups out there. We are the real group, and there's other real groups too. Not saying that they're not real, but Sticks of Fire comes to my awesome. I've been with them since 2015. So, you know, I love Sticks of Fire. I love my group, and there's a few other ones that are pretty decent. So here we are. We're on the second part of the show, and thanks a lot, guys, for watching and tuning in. Thanks for laughing at our rap artistry. That was a little something that was different that I never expected. But then again, you know, when you have a producer like this guy, you never know what to expect. I can come into my office and see we're going to do something new. We're going to try this. And you never know what to expect. So,
Yeah, well, that being said, you know, I've specifically downloaded this for this show, and
Okay.
it really only would work for this show.
okay.
It's 2019,
Yes.
the first show of the year,
Yes.
first show of the ThunderStrikers 2019 season.
Absolutely.
We've got a lot of great stuff planned for this year. New segments, new meet and greets, new watch parties. All of your dreams will come true with the ThunderStrikers. That's right. It's going to be great. We had a lot of fun last
Stanley
year.
Cup, baby. That is the biggest
That's
wish.
right. Oh, it's going to be so
That
great.
is the biggest wish for
We
all
got-
my Lightning fans
We've
out
got
there.
ThunderStrikers Night coming up this month, which I think is going to be the first official event for your
Mm.
ThunderStrikers season.
Hold the phone on that.
Okay. Well, that's a big one that's coming up. And yeah, we want to wish everybody a very, very happy 2019. I know for me, I
Mhm.
can speak personally, and if you don't mind speaking on your behalf, we wish you all the best. May all your dreams and wishes come true in 2019.
You're such a suck up.
Yeah. Big suck up. Definitely a big suck up.
I told you. I got to beat on my producer. I have got to have the upper hand on my producer.
Gotta keep me in check.
I got to keep him in check. So,
Oh,
you know,
man.
I got to be brutal sometimes.
What do you want me to do? Insult the audience?
Absolutely not. Don't
No.
insult the audience.
So if I compliment the audience, I'm a suck up. But if I insult the audience, then I'm a what'd you call me last week? A cold-hearted producer?
You are
Yes.
a cold-hearted
I
producer.
am.
You don't believe in the
Yeah.
holiday. You don't believe in Thanksgiving. You don't believe in Christmas.
I believe in Thanksgiving. I don't believe in
Yeah, you believe in eating on Thanksgiving, but that's about it. You don't understand why we have Thanksgiving. You don't understand the concept of Thanksgiving. Why the hell would you care? You don't even care. You just want to stuff yourself.
All he cares about is the food.
And that belly really doesn't need any more food.
No, I don't think so.
You're looking pretty pregnant there, Mr. Davis.
Let me tell you something. Being evil feels so good.
Does it really?
It really does.
Does it mean that you're carrying a baby and you're...
It's not that bad. Come on, man. You're being a bit hyperbolic there, buddy.
Oh, no.
It's not that bad.
It's... You could do the kangaroo bop and cause
Yeah.
a lot of problems.
Yeah, he could.
Wow, tough room. You guys are
You
brutal.
have a tire under that
That is not
muscle
true.
shirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got a tire under that muscle shirt he's wearing. Why are you even wearing a muscle shirt? You're a producer. Producers don't wear muscle shirts.
I don't think they do.
No.
No. And he was over there rolling his eyes too.
You know
He's
what?
killing me.
I should have got him a shirt for Christmas, so at least he would have looked like a producer and not
Yeah.
Not a
somebody
homeless
from.
person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said that. I didn't say that.
Nope.
Anyway.
But he's wearing a muscle shirt in the studio, folks. You can't see him what he's wearing, but he is wearing one of those muscle shirts,
Mhm.
or as you call it, a wife beater.
Yes.
Yes.
Wife beaters are basically male lingerie.
Well, Jeremy Davis is single, so
Man,
you
guys
can't
are
really be
brutal.
surprised. You can't
Brutal.
really
No,
be
you
surprised
can't.
if he's wearing a wife beater shirt.
You can't be.
I can be brutal. And like I said, I'm just warming up. I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
getting the hype up.
That's right, buddy.
You got me going with that dance, and
Got
then
you
you
rolling.
really got me going when we talked about why Jeremy Davis is such a bah humbug. He doesn't believe in Thanksgiving. He only wants to eat the hell out of everybody's food. And Christmas time,
True.
no presents.
Nope.
No Christmas.
Oh, but I did want. This is a great thing too.
No belief in any
great
of,
thing to share
of
with people
Christmas
is that
values.
I didn't get a single Christmas gift from a person this year, which is fine. I didn't expect one, but the universe gave me a Christmas present.
And it's funny, we talked about this in the car. I
Yeah.
didn't get a Christmas present this year either by anybody, and
No,
you know, quite frankly, you know, it doesn't matter to me because I already played Santa Claus to millions and millions of kids, both as an ambassador for the Tampa Bay area under Clorox, and thanks to the help of them, they matched all the donations that we got for the gift program. And then, of course, Mason Dixon got all his toys delivered. Thank you, Ronnie Pisco, when we stopped at the station, dropped the toys off. And then what an excellent idea, what a productive idea by Ronnie Pisco.
A huge idea.
To deliver the toys personally. We had such a, I'm gonna just let this out. We had such a response to the toys this year that we actually had to say, okay, we have all these toys left. We already got done with delivering them to the radio station, and they wouldn't let us, you know, bring any more toys because they needed at least a week, you know, to get rid of their toys and deliver it to the homes and the kids and the needy families and stuff. So we had to think of a way to get rid of about 5 boxes full of toys, and Devon can attest to that.
Yeah,
My living room
was full.
was like a toy store. It was like a toy store.
Yep. I put a video down there in the comment section of some of the footage that you guys shot for that.
Okay.
And some of the pictures and stuff.
And the only thing that I'm wondering, and I brought this up to Mr. Davis, our producer, why is Woody on the front cover?
I told you, YouTube does that. Wasn't my choice. But it looks good, though, doesn't it? That was actually a great picture of him and his lovely dog. Woodrow. We love you, Dylan. We absolutely love you. We miss you, buddy. You got to come up here sometime soon and hang out with us.
I just want to know. It could have been a kid getting a toy. It could have been our toy drive boxes, those beautiful boxes that we had that I spent a fortune on. It could have been a lot of things, but
YouTube decided that was the best picture.
YouTube decided that was the best picture. That was the best picture that we could do.
Well, and this is a good thing too, is that once we get more subscribers on the YouTube channel, then I can do custom thumbnails for the videos. Until then,
that makes sense.
Until then, I only get a choice of 3, and it's the YouTube algorithm that does that. So out of the 3 choices that I had, 2 of them were very blurry and not very good, not very inviting, and a picture of the old Woodrow. So I mean, it's a great picture. He looks great. Don't hate on Woody.
Who's hating on Woody? I'm not hating on Woody.
I don't know.
I'm just wondering why it wasn't, you know, the toy drive or the kid accepting the toy. You got to watch the video, folks. Jeremy just posted it. It's our
down
YouTube.
here in the comment section.
Yeah, we're definitely looking for subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel yet for the ThunderStrikers, what are you waiting for?
There's lots of good stuff on there.
It's the first day of 2019. You want to make sure that you can catch each and every episode of our ThunderStriker show. And
yep, we don't just post
Slapshot.
the show there. Yep, we also do I do a highlight reel of each show. I condense down 60 minutes of footage and facts and statistics from the broadcast journalist into less than 10 highlights and jokes and stuff like that. And you know, so if you don't have a
facial
whole hour,
reactions,
if you don't have a full
Joey
hour to
going
sit here
off.
with us, and you want to check out what we do, we'll put that up there. I've got some other things planned for the YouTube channel this year as far as content goes. So head on over there, mash that subscribe button, and press the bell icon right next to it so you get notified whenever we post stuff on the YouTube channel.
Very important stats, folks. And our producer is actually being impressive right now. He's coming with facts. I love facts. Facts. You don't want to, not have any credibility with what you say and what you do. You want credibility. You want to be right. You want to look like the person that knows what he's doing and everything, and report stuff like I do all the time and been doing in the broadcasting career for 2 years now. And the company's 4 years old now. So I have a lot of people that I could thank that are just turning 4 with me as well. There's a couple of people in this group that have been with me since day one. And I just want to thank them for still being with us. And that's a testament of our good quality show. Producing, our producer is pretty damn good at what he does. And he's still learning. He's still a kid, but he'll be a man soon. It takes a little while to grow into those, sneakers or shoes.
Those big boy pants.
Yeah. I mean, I got a 14 and a half shoe. I was going to stick it up somebody's butt today for misbehaving. But, yeah. So big shoes to fill. And, we got a very good co-host in Mr. Devon, although he needs to talk more. And, so we're building this show up, and it's going to be great. And it just takes time to build and make a great show. So what do you think so far, Mr. Devon?
Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
It.
Now we got to do a segment that me and Jeremy do.
All right, we got 10 minutes left, so
Yeah,
this will be
let's do
a
it.
short segment.
Let's do it.
This is the news. Wacky, wild, and ridiculous news from all around the world. Brought to you by the chairman of the board, the HNIC, the prime minister, the the president, chief financial officer, and my good buddy, Mr. Joe D'Angelo. Now hit him, baby.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
You ready for the news?
I was born ready.
Okay, well, let's go to New Jersey, the smelly, stinky state that blows all that litter and pollution into my old state that I used to live in, that I was born in, New York City, trashy New Jersey. Okay, a naked man was arrested in New Jersey Friday after he doused himself in diesel and tried to light up. Michael Green, 35, dumped 17 gallons of fuel on himself at a Woodbridge Shell station before trying his lighter. Luckily, nothing ignited, and authorities took Green to the hospital for evaluation. You dumbass!
Idiot.
Wow. What
Why?
the hell is this world coming to? Now you're going to get me, you know what? It's starting to raise up. When I see and read stupid shit like this, it just drives me crazy. What the hell are you thinking, buddy?
Yeah,
if you want to
right.
end it, there's easier ways to end your life than that.
Come on.
Really? Wow. Agreed? Wow. It's back to prison food for him. A fugitive escaped from prison in California but was caught at a Taco Bell 200 miles away, officials said. Shalom Mendoza was busted in Paso Robles 4 days after breaking out of the San Quentin when a tipster recognized him.
Why go out in public?
There's somebody that should have never been released.
Yeah.
There's somebody that deserves to be sitting in jail rotting away.
Yeah, really.
You
You know, I've been to Paso Robles before,
Have you?
and may I say, I don't know if I can say this on the radio. We'll just say it is a town of questionable repute.
Yeah. You think?
Yeah, it really
Yeah.
is. If you ever get a chance to get out to California and go to Paso Robles, go to a little town called Templeton. Right next to it. You'll have a great time. Anyway, moving on.
Okay, I got one more before Jeremy
Yep.
takes over.
Well, we've got 5 minutes left here, so this might be our last story.
This crook will soon have a face to the music. Fort Collins, Colorado, cops are looking for a female shoplifter in a reindeer outfit. So the officials wrote a song. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Burglar had a very shady sheen. And if you saw the video, it would make you want to scream. All of the other burglars used to steal without disguise. They weren't like this Rudolph. She's different from the other guys.
Pretty clever, actually.
The camera
Yeah,
caught her as she committed burglary. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Criminal, we need help with her LD.
That's actually pretty good.
It is.
I like that.
Yeah.
That was a beauty.
I might get you to read that again after the show's over, so I can put some real Rudolph music behind it.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Not bad.
So so that was the best story of the day, folks.
Pretty good.
I mean, you know what? I mean, that other one, that moron, that almost made me lose my mind right there. I was gonna just go off just because I haven't yet tonight. I haven't blown my stack yet.
Night's not over yet, buddy.
Oh, it pretty much is.
It's getting there.
It pretty much is. On the first night of January 2019, we want to thank so many people for the ThunderStrikers' success, and they have a lot to do with our success.
Yeah.
So, the thanks goes out to all our members that have been around with us, and we look forward to, if you know anybody, start spreading the word, man. We want to get over $1,000 in the hand here. We're stuck at 900 and something members, but I'm pretty sure it's more than that when you really think about it, that they haven't joined the group yet.
Yeah.
But people come out and people recognize us now when we start going out. People recognize the lightning bolt, the lightning blue car, beautiful lightning blue car that I have, all decked out. We just love doing what we do, and we're here each and every Tuesday, unless it's Christmas, to bring this fine programming to you. And the Tampa Bay Lightning, of course, is our group that we love, and our team, and our future Stanley Cup champion, Tampa Bay Lightning. So what do you think, Devon? Hell of a show, right?
Yeah. We nailed it.
Oh, we nail it every week, but
Yeah.
tell me something I don't know. I mean, we do, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
This is what we do. We do this for a living.
Well, I don't do it for a living. We do it as a labor of love. This is actually an interesting thing to close on the show with. Is my mentor taught me that this type of work should be an advocation and not a vocation, which means that you do it because you love it and you want to, not because you're getting paid to do it.
Well, we aren't getting paid. And it would be nice if we were, but it really doesn't matter. I make enough money where it doesn't matter if I get paid or not. But you know what? I mean, I love my job, and I love broadcasting, and I love my team, and I love all my members and my company and my group. So with that, I want to thank everybody for watching tonight, and Devon, my co-host, for doing what he does.
Always a pleasure.
And Jeremy Davis, my producer, doing an awesome job. Look at all those likes and hearts, and wow.
Yeah, it's going crazy up there.
It's going crazy up in this bitch. Are we ready?
We still got a few minutes left.
I do.
3 minutes left. So
great.
any final thank yous or whatnot? Anything?
Appreciate everybody watching. Happy New Year, and let's go Bolts.
Very well
he keeps
done.
everything short and sweet, doesn't he?
Yeah, man, a few words.
I could use up the rest of the time just saying what I need to say, but I don't try to hog the spotlight. I try not to.
You try not to. But sometimes, it just happens.
Well,
what are you going to do?
Again, need I say? All this
on the fact sheet.
It's on the fact sheet, folks. I got it all right here. I got news. I got sports news. I got lightning facts and stats. That's what we do. We bring it to you. Happy New Year 2019. Oh, forget about it.
Forget about it over there.
Yeah, forget about it. We
Pasta
love doing
Fazil.
We love our viewers, too. Thank you all for watching our show. You kick ass and take names, just like the Bolts do. The best team in hockey. Undisputed, uncrowned champions, but will be.
Man, it's going to be great when they bring that Stanley Cup down here to Florida. We are going to go insane.
I remember I was there for 2004, and I'm looking forward to it in 2019. I love it. You never forget the feeling of winning the cup. It's just an amazing feeling, and I'm spoiled to it.
When that happens, and I'm going to go so far as to say not if, but when that happens, we should have a special party for a celebration. We'll get we'll get like a cake in the shape of a Stanley Cup, and we'll get like hats.
Okay, well, let's not put the cart before the horse.
Yeah, you can plan.
We have played 40 games.
We still got 40.
We still have more to go. We are halfway through the season, just about. So let's not put the cart before the horse, but I want a Stanley Cup. We all want a Stanley Cup. The Lightning have the best team in hockey right now, so let's just keep on winning. Let's take them down one by one, game by game. Join us next week, next Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, right here Jeremy, take us out.
That's right, buddy. We love you. We are your Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers, broadcasting from the WZIG 104.1 FM radio booth. We do this every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We love y'all. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll see you next week.
Go Balls! How do you like that ending?
It was good. Hey, you know,
Hey, you know,
been a week or so. We
What,
got
you
to
trying
shake the
to be
rust
a
off
guy?
over here.
You trying to be in
Now,
that?
before you leave,
There is
take,
no rush for me.
those news stories back out because I'm going to have you sing those lyrics again.
Oh,
Not
God.
sing them, but I'm going to have you talk them. And we'll do it and I'll throw it up on the YouTube channel later. All right?
Which one do you want?
All right, hang on.